The 2020-2021 Barclays FA Women's Super League continued across all six venues, and there is a review of what transpired. It all began on Saturday when Arsenal travelled to the Raj Green Stadium to face West Ham United. Arsenal, buoyed from their 6-1 victory over Reading in the first game, were in high spirits going to this game, and there's no evidence that they won by 9 goals to 1, thanks to a hat-trick from Jill Rodd, a brace from Vivian Medema, one each from Beth Mead, Kim Little, Liege Williamson, and Caitlin Ford were all what Arsenal needed to beat West Ham United, who were reduced to 10 women when Gilly Flaherty had a red card in the early minutes of the game 9-1. Kenza Dudley got the consolation for West Ham United. In other games, Manchester City drew 0-0 with Brighton and Hove Albion at the Academy Stadium. Manchester City, who were welcoming Lucy Bronze and Alex Greenwood back into their foes, could not beat a stubborn Brighton and Hove Albion side, who ensured that they shared the spoils with the 2017 champions at the Academy Stadium. In other games, 9 scorers were all what Chelsea needed to beat Bristol City by 9 goals to 0. Chelsea went into the game having scored 40 games in 11 previous games against Bristol City, and they added to their fold when they scored 9 goals from 9 different scorers. Frank Kirby opened the scoring for the first time in 15 months when she had scored in her last goal in the Barclays FA Women's Super League. Maren Merja added from the spot, Eric Albert, Melly Bright added to ensure that they were going to the first half 5-0. Further goals from Beth England, Pernell Harder, Niam Charles, and Sam Kerr were all what Chelsea needed to beat Bristol City by 9 goals to 0 and become the first club in the history of the Barclays FA Women's Super League to win 9-0 with 9 different scorers. Chelsea were holding the record when they beat Yeovil Town 7-0 in 2018 with 7 different scorers. But this time around, they extended to 9 different scorers to ensure that they beat Bristol City by 9 goals to 0. Isobel Christensen was the scorer when Everton hosted Tottenham Hotspur at the Walton Hall Park. Everton, who were going to the game having won 4-0 in their first game against Bristol City, went to this game in high hopes, and it's no evidence that they won by 1-0 thanks to Isobel Christensen's goal. Everton have won their first 2 games without conceding. This is an incredible mark for Wayne Case's side, and they are looking forward to do well in this year's Barclays FA Women's Super League. Reading welcome Aston Villa at the Adams Park, and it's no evidence that they won by 3 goals to 1. Amalie Ellicott, Lauren Broughton, and Farah Williams scored 3 goals to ensure that Reading won all 3 points on that very day. Sterling Larsen got a consolation for Aston Villa to ensure she became the first woman to score in the Barclays FA Women's Super League for Aston Villa. In other games, and the last of the day, it was at the Sportbet Nation Stadium when Birmingham City lost 2-5 to Manchester United. Manchester United won by 5 goals to 2, thanks to goals from Jane Ross, Kadi Zellem, and Ella Anton, and a brace from Christy Anson to ensure that Manchester United won by 5 goals to 2. Consolation from Walker and an own goal from Abby McManus were all what Birmingham needed to score 2, but their 2 were not enough to ensure that they lost to Manchester United by 5 goals to 2. After week 2, Arsenal are leading the table with 6 points, followed closely by Everton, Chelsea on 4 points, Manchester United on 4 points, Manchester City lying fifth on 4 points. Giroud is leading the goal scoring chart with 6 goals, followed closely by Viviane Mediama with 4 goals. The Barclays FA Women's Super League continued in week 3 on 4th October 2020. The reason being that the women's game is on international break. The women are returning to their respective countries to ensure that they play for the qualifiers for the 2021 Euros. So qualification games at stake. So the women are in at their national teams to play in the qualification games. Due to this, the Barclays FA Women's Super League will resume on Saturday, the 3rd, and the Sunday, the 4th of October 2020. The Barclays FA Women's Super League will not go on the weekend of the 28th and 29th because the FA Women's Super League, the Women's FA Cup will be available. The 2019-2020 Women's FA Cup could not continue. The reason being that the novel coronavirus, which we all know, leading to a lockdown. The FA has indicated that they will play the FA Cup. So the FA Cup games, the quarter-final games, will be coming off on that very day, meaning there will be no Barclays FA Women's Super League, which needs to be continued the following weekend. So it will resume on the 4th of October, the 3rd and 4th of October. So stay tuned for the review and the preview as and when the games come around. For the Barclays FA Women's Super League, you are sorted. You can watch all games on the FA Player or follow the Barclays FA Women's Super League on Facebook, on Twitter, or on Instagram for all updates. And also follow Evans Appear 466 on Twitter for updates on the Barclays FA Women's Super League, or subscribe to my channel Evans Appear on YouTube for the review and preview of the Barclays FA Women's Super League. It's all about the Barclays FA Super League, who wins the league, which two club qualify for the UEFA Women's Champions League, which club get relegated, who wins the top scorer, who wins the golden boots, who wins the golden gloves, who wins the best player. All will be decided in May when the Barclays FA Women's Super League concludes. Stay tuned, watch out for more, watch out for the preview, watch out for the review, and it will be an interesting game by our standard. We are looking forward to the excitement, the fury, and the competitiveness the Barclays FA Women's Super League brings. Watch out for more. Barclays FA Women's Super League, the 2020-2021 version, is here, and we are looking forward to